Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to Needs of Children. In this session, we are going to get the information about 10th Standard English Medium Social Science. In that, Business Studies, Chapter number 2, Entrepreneurship. Let's come to the what are the very important learning points from this lesson. In this lesson, we learn about the following points like meaning of entrepreneur and entrepreneurship, role and importance of entrepreneurship, self-employment opportunities, self-employment schemes, profile of a new successful entrepreneurs. Let's come to the introduction for the lesson. Entrepreneurship constitutes the driving force of today's market economy. So, today's market economy, entrepreneurship, it's constitute as the driving force. It's one of the four main economic factors. You have learned the very importantly the four main economic factors like land, labor, capital and organizations. So these are the main economic factors. Among that, it is also one of the main economic factor. It is very powerful factor in changing the business environment of a country and its entire industrial sector. Plays a very important role as a main economic factor, especially changing the business environment of a country and its entire industrial sector. So let's come to the about the meaning of entrepreneurship. As the word entrepreneur is derived from a French word name called as Entreprende, which means to undertake some activity. The word entrepreneur is derived from a French word name called as Entreprende, which means undertake some activity. Even entrepreneur is an innovator of new ideas into business process. Entrepreneur, those who are running the company, institution, organization, we call it as entrepreneur. One who is considered as a innovator of a new ideas into business process. Even he possesses management skills and strong team building abilities, essential leadership qualities to manage the business. He or she exercises initiative by organizing a venture, a company, a institution, an organization to take the benefit of an opportunity. In business, the entrepreneur decides what, how and how much of goods and services to be produced. So that here entrepreneur plays a very important role in the production matter. He comes up with new ideas for products, market or techniques. To put it in small words, an entrepreneur is someone who perceives opportunity, organizes resources needed for exploiting the opportunity and exploits it. So thus entrepreneur is someone who perceives opportunity, he gathers the opportunity, organizes available resources especially needed for exploiting the opportunity and exploits it. For example, computers, mobile phones, washing machines, even ATMs, courier service and instant foods are some of the examples of entrepreneurs' ideas that got converted into products or services. So like this, the entrepreneur are playing a very important role as it's using ideas are converted into as a products or services. So let's come to the concept of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a process of an action of an entrepreneur who undertakes to establish an enterprise. So here entrepreneurship is a process of an action of an entrepreneur who undertakes to establish his enterprise. Even entrepreneurship is a creative activity. It is an ability to build and create something new. It is a knockoff sensing an opportunity where everyone sees choice and disorders, contradiction and confusion. But entrepreneurship is the attitude of mind, seek opportunities, take calculated risks and drive benefits. In this way, by setting up a venture which companies of numerous activities involved in it. The entrepreneurship is a philosophy. It is the way one thinks, one acts, and therefore it can exist in many situations. Let it be business, or government, or in the field of education, science and technology, or poverty alleviation, or any others, entrepreneurship plays a very important role. So let's come to the what are the very important the characteristics of an entrepreneur. So usually entrepreneur we used to be called as a creativity. It's a creativity aspect, and it is the concept of dynamism, and even the concept of it is a leadership, and it's a concept of ability of team building, achievement, motivation, problem solving, goal orientation. Even you can see the picture of set your eyes on your goal, then say a small prayer and go forward with no fear. And even it's a risk taking, and it is a decision making, yes or no, or maybe such kind of decision making. Even it is considered as a commitment. At last we can consider as a self-confidence. So these are the characteristics of an entrepreneur. So these characteristics will highlight how entrepreneur acts, and the pictures mainly highlight about what are the main characteristics of the entrepreneur. So let's come to the functions of entrepreneur. An entrepreneur has to pursue opportunities, plan, organize resources, and oversee production and marketing. He infuses motivation among his assistants. Most importantly, he has to innovate and bear risk. The main functions of an entrepreneur we are going to get one by one. Among that, entrepreneur starts business activity by preparing various plans relating to business. So you can see the picture, it is highlights how an entrepreneur starts a business activity by preparing various plans to business. He organizes the factors of production. So you know that the very important factors of production like land, labor, capital or organization. Among this, he promptly organized the factors of production. He takes decisions about the product, technology marketing and employment. So in that way, entrepreneur play a very important role, and he coordinates things effectively. So that is the fourth one point. So think effectively by an entrepreneur. And the fifth, he handles budget on his concern. Based on his income, based on his capital investment, he will handles the budget. And he bears risk and uncertainty. He is alone, he will bears the risk and uncertainty also. He introduces new methods into practices. He introduces new methods into practice. At last, he gives directions to the business firm and endures its effective operation. So in this way, the functions of entrepreneur played a very important for a role any company or a firm or an institution or an organization. So let's come to the role and importance of an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are the business leaders. They aspire for ideas and put them into practice in nurturing economic growth and development. They play the most important role in the economic growth and development of a country's economy. Entrepreneurs play a pivotal role not only in the development of industrial sector of a country, but also the development of agriculture and service sector also. So let's come to the major role played by the entrepreneurs in the economic development. Among that, entrepreneur promotes capital formation by mobilizing the ideal savings of the citizens. Because of entrepreneurs, they are only making the promotes the capital formation by mobilizing the ideals of the savings of the citizens. Because of they employ resources for setting up their enterprises. In this way, they capital formation by mobilizing savings of the citizens. In this way, entrepreneurs play a very important role. And entrepreneurs provide large scale employment to artisans, technically qualified persons and professionals. So these are the people will get the opportunities behind that with the help of an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs help the country to increase the gross domestic product, especially the GDP, even the per capita income. Per capita, nothing but individual's income. So the GDP as well as per capita income increases with the help of entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs encourage effective mobilization of skill, bring in new products and services, and develop market for the growth of the economy. In this way, those who are having the skill, those who are having the ideas, so those ideas, those skills will be effective mobilization converted into as a new products and services. Thus, the market or the growth of economy play a very important role on entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs enable people to avail better quality of goods at lower prices, which results in the improvement of their standard of living. Even you can see the picture from the Tata, they have gave the very less amount with 1 lakh rupees nano car. So that is, they help to avail better quality of goods at lower prices. So in this way, they are improve their standard of living also. Entrepreneurs promote development of industries because they help to remove regional disparities by industrializing rural and backward areas also. So not only the concept of where the industries are concentrated, even the industries can be established even in the rural areas or in the backward areas. It is possible only with the mindset of an entrepreneurs. Thus, the entrepreneurs promote development of industries. The next, entrepreneurs contribute towards the development of a society by reducing concentration of income and wealth. When they contribute towards the development of the society by reducing the concentration of income as well as wealth. And the eighth one, entrepreneurs promote countries' export trade. Even if it is a country have more number of an entrepreneurs, obviously promote the country's export trade to the other countries. At last, entrepreneurs work in an environment of changing technology and try to maximize profits by innovations. So here they will work. Entrepreneurs work in an environment of changing technology by try to maximize profits by innovations. So in this way, the role of an entrepreneur, it's a significance. Okay, that's it about today's session. I hope you have understood till now what we are discussed. In case if you're having any doubts, please comment in the comment box. I will solve your doubts. And I will come back with the next video. Until, keep watching my channel. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you in the next session. Bye bye. Take care.